back bend here. So straight legs straight out in front of us instead of the wide legs. Arms out to the sides. Overhead with the biggest extension or chillaxing arms. Pick your favorite position. And then once you get there, keep your feet together, keep pushing strongly into the ground, straight legs, but then come into the loopy wheel, where you let yourself sway from side to side. If you're feeling a little seasick, take it nice and slow. If you're feeling a little bit more zany, you can go bigger. Stay on that diagonal on the bottom. Really good. And then when you're ready, find neutral. We're going to come into our forearm press. Engage the shoulders. Let's lift the left knee up. Roll into the other edge of the right foot, so flex that foot back and step. So it's like a recline twist, but we're in the air. And then look back over the left shoulder. Drop the hips a lot. Big side body stretch, right? Really good. One more deep breath. And then inhale, pick up that left knee, straighten it up. Just pause, drop the hips. And then inhale, right knee up. Roll into the outer edge of the left, and then step. Flexing the bottom leg back and drop. See if you can bring up the spine and look over the right. There you go. So notice the difference. If you look in the same direction, it's just a different stretch. If you look in the opposite direction, you're kind of twisting like you would like on the ground. One more deep inhalation. Exhale, drop as far as you can. And then inhale, pick up that right knee, come back through center, drop. So we're going to bend the knees and we're just going to sway. Next where we're going to give the underarms a break. You're like, I heard something about switching it up. Okay. So even though we're going to like almost kiss, we're going to come in the same direction. So we're going to do angel wings. So come towards me. There you go. Not too bad. Sometimes we get really close. It's like, bend the knees. So keep tension. We're going to do this a couple times because almost everybody did it the other way. So arms swing up overhead. So supported back bend. Take a breath. Inhale, open the arms wide. At the same time, bend the knees. Come forward. So tension on the swing the whole time. Don't press when you get down here. Press, press, press. And it's easier when we do it faster, obviously. Now bend the knees. Bend the knees, yeah, and swing. There you go. Trust the swing. Yes. Angel wings. So much fun. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees and open the arms. And then inhale, come forward. Wee. Exhale, bend the knees and come back. Yeah, just let it rock you forward and back. Big inhalation, and then exhale, bend the knees, swing forward. Inhale here, and then exhale. Good. Now do that forward and back at your own pace and at your own time. Just feel for it and get into a nice rhythm of the swing. Beautiful, guys. Little baby ones if you don't want to go all the way. But you really get that sense of trusting the swing. So drop even more, Nicole. Yeah, there you go. So you stay bent the whole time. Yeah, it's just because your swing's beautiful. It's because your swing's a little lower. Nice. Not too far out. I think if the feet are right at the center of the mat, you're doing pretty good. Drop even more. So you're not actually using your legs, you're just going like this. Back, just pendulum swing a couple times. There you go. Maybe bring the feet forward a little bit more. There you go. You're like, something is wrong with my feet. Awesome. So let's just catch in a wide straddle forward fold when you're done playing. Then the elbows and hang. Sway from side to side a little bit. So I love using the round mats to get us out of our linear motions, linear movements. So we're out of our box and we're getting into our angular momentum. So now we're doing semicirculars, just with our gaze tracing the shape of the mat. Hips are staying back over the heel, so we have this nice long line of energy from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And then see if we can get into that side body twist. expression in your own practice. Nice. So let's come into peppermint patty where we get the sensation. So we're going to strongly hook here with our arms, and then we press all the way forward with our hips onto our tippy toes. Strong press. And then exhale, wrap back to lion straddle. You can actually pull your toes up and rock up to your heels. And then you're going to inhale and press. Exhale, drop. Inhale and back. Exhale, drop. One more time. Inhale, press. Hold on with your arms. Open up the chest. Press, press, press. Lift the heart. Exhale. And release. We're just going to release both hands. Give it a break. Sometimes we do some twists there. Re-anchor into your round it out. Notice how different you feel without the swing, right? Just even when it comes at the elbows, it's like, oh, there's gravity. So different. And then roll up slowly. Inhale, one break at a time. Very nice, guys. So we're going to stand with the swing in front of us. Okay. Very good. So sometimes I move to the back of the room for these just because it's fun, but I'm going to stay here. Stretch the swing out as far as you can. See if you can straighten the arms into the hip flexors. You can always bring your swing down one for this. If you want it a little bit lower, everybody looks okay. So it's not the belly. It's the hip flexors. It's that place where your leg inserts into your pelvis. Very important. I'm going to go this way so I can see you guys. I know I'm upside down. So we stretch it down. You do a forward fold. And then you let your body just drape. Okay, your toes are touching. Balls of the feet are staying on the ground for a forward fold. So we will fly. And it will be fun and feel good. But right now, just do a basic forward fold. See if you can find your ankles. So lean all of your weight forward, right? So you're finding that crease in the hip flexors. Most people are bending from their waist. Again, causing, you look good. You got that. So yeah, if you're on your tippy toes, you're pulling all your weight forward. If you rock back to your heels, then you're in a traditional forward fold. But if you let yourself drape forward, yeah, then you're really digging in the hip creases. The swing becomes your best friend, your best assistant, really helping you to pour the weight over your head. If you want to take your hands to your lower back, you can pull towards the ground and just lengthen through the lumbar spine. Like even if you don't, yes, and then pull down towards the earth. Just do that for 5 more breaths, 5 more rounds. Just see if you can take your hands and pull them down towards the earth like that. You can do it. I'll do it for you. Thank you. It just feels really good to really traction. See how tight this gets through the QL? So just pull down there. Just creating a little bit more length through the lower back. Isn't that great? So right in here, that's the spot we're wanting to open by draping it down. So Mark, you can actually walk your toes a little bit further forward. Yeah, and then try it. Really good to pull that. That's great. So put your hands on your back and then just pull down like that. Mark, what is happening? Are your hamstrings tight? Is that what's happening? There you go. Nice. It's like, now I'm just long. Okay, good. Really nice, guys. So again, this is the restorative version that I do on my own self every day. This just really allows space to happen in between the vertebrae. That's the goal. Even if we're traditionally doing forward folds every day, doesn't mean we're gaining space. There's still compression, right? So this is really nice. So we really haven't done many inversions yet. We did that one little baby shoulder stand in the beginning, but this is our first real inversion. Bend your elbows and just let your whole upper body hang. So you're going to release your ankles or your lower back. And now let your feet float. You know you've been wanting to the whole time. It's very tempting. Some of us involuntarily floated. It's okay. So the feet are lower than the hips. So pull your feet down. There you go. So they're going to be about a foot off the ground. See if you bring them a little bit higher up. There you go. So notice when you bring your feet up, your head comes down. When you bring your feet down, your head comes up. There's this nice pivot point happening at the hips. So we want to learn the pivot points in the body. So feet don't ever come higher than the hips in this one, just so we don't lose our anchor. Our anchor is at the hip flexor, right? You get used to the pressure in the hips. You don't really have to wrestle with it too much. If it is that uncomfortable, we can change it, but it is going to be pressure on the hips. We get used to it. Okay, so bend the knees, pull the feet towards the glutes, and the knees heavy, so the knees are into the chest. Good. So now we're on our forearms, and it's like we're in a headstand, right? So we're going to clasp our hands together, make a little triangle with our arms, and we just pop right into a little supported headstand. Isn't that great?